Welcome back, YouTubers, to another Q&A with us, the British Fist.
Judging.
I am Mr. Parkin, wearing this very, very weird writing on my yellow shirt here. This guy, NJ, he's got weird writing written all over his face because his name only has 2 letters. It's N and it's J. It's none other than NJ.
What's up?
What's up, NJ? Delayed what's up there, but we all know you guys love it. So make sure you guys subscribe up above, of course. Like this video and comment your thoughts on the questions we got given down in that comment section below.
Please make sure you contact us in the link in the description box below.
Yes, and keep sending us your questions in through either facebook.com/BritishFist, our YouTube inbox preferably, or commenting down below, of course. And please remember, as these questions, these questions do get backlogged for us. So if your question, please be patient with your questions because they sometimes do get a while to get from the asking stage to the uploading stage. So keep patient. We will answer your questions at some point. Yes. Should we go to the first one?
Let's go.
The first question comes from Y0J0E36, because on the last video, I think I screwed up his name. Was Dolph Ziggler more entertaining in the Spirit Squad, or as he is in the present day? And I'm like, do you know what, MJ, all I want to do here is go, Nikki! And Dolph Ziggler now, who do you think was more entertaining? It's quite evidently the new Dolph Ziggler.
Because in the Spirit Squad, he wasn't the main attraction to it. It was more that Stroh, whatever his name is. I can't remember his name, but it was the head of.
Who cares? It's the Spirit Squad. They're all 5 douchebags.
Him now, yeah.
He was a jobber back then. Now he actually means something. We can actually see him as probably, maybe even a main eventer now. So definitely more entertaining now in the present day. And who would win, Simon Dean or Zack Ryder? It would be a double DQ. They'll both get killed.
We'd have some big monster come in and kill them both.
British Fist would come in and beat them both. That's what we'd do, because we hate Zack Ryder. Fucking hell. And remember, we will be answering that question in a future video, why we hate Zack Ryder, so keep watching out for that. The next question comes from Aussie Andes. Andrew Sloan. I think he's from Australia. Bad Aussie accent there, but whatever. What are your 3 favourite pay-per-views? There's 3 that come to mind for me, and then you tell me or not whether you agree with them or not, MJ. Number 1 for me, WrestleMania 17. Just because it was the first WrestleMania that I watched. I remember that WrestleMania being very good. It's a WrestleMania that falls straight to my heart. Would you agree with that one?
It's very good indeed.
SummerSlam 2002. One of the best SummerSlams of all time, in my opinion, from what I've seen. It has very, very good matches in there, very, very good feuds. You know, Triple H versus Shawn Michaels was a great match, and then you had the Brock versus Rock feud, which is developing Brock Lesnar as this new monster heel in WWE. So that was a great pay-per-view as well.
And YouTubers, if you've not seen our SummerSlam reviews, you would see that we're a great fan of SummerSlam, but 2002 is definitely there.
We're not a bad dream, we're just floating around in our videos. And the next one for me is WrestleMania 19, just because the last 5 matches were all potential main event matches. And it was, you know, great WrestleMania in my opinion, one of the best for a while.
Talk about WrestleManias, it'll get bashed quite a bit, but I just liked it because of Triple H, the way he finished Randy Orton at WrestleMania 25.
Okay, so you'd have WrestleMania 25, I'd have WrestleMania 19.
Well, 19 was better than 25, but I'm just saying, I just like the main event.
Personal preference. Okay, fair enough then. The next question comes from Angs Neuros. I think that's how you pronounce the name. What are you guys doing besides filming videos? Well, we both work, don't we?
We do.
A vast majority of our day is spent working like 4 hours. Go on.
And me, I'm a
player.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that. I'm an escaped convict. I'm just a part of the British Fist to keep myself hidden, but I am seen worldwide.
I found the convict, please.
And I don't take drugs, but I'm a heavy monster drinker.
That is a drug. Okay, if you want, what I do in my spare time when I'm not filming videos, I play pool, I do some sport, I hang out with my friends, I play on my Xbox, I work, of course. I just finished doing university, so I'm doing a college course at the moment where I'm learning how to do bookkeeping for my dad's company. So that's the kind of stuff I do besides filming videos. Filming videos, though, takes up a vast majority of my day because I enjoy doing it so much.
I'm a bit of a workaholic, but when I'm not working, I like to go dancing in the streets, you know, a bit like this.
And in Tesco's.
Oh, Tesco, definitely there.
Anyway, what wrestlers do you think have to appear and support Rock besides Austin that WWE would consider Dwayne as the winner? So what superstars have to come in to support The Rock?
Support The Rock?
Yes.
Meaning, in what way, you were saying?
Being on Rock's team.
Being on Rock's team? Okay, that's a bit of a question there, you see.
Yes.
Because
no, Austin, who's like, obviously, you'd be there if you know, he was to help The Rock win. Undertaker?
I think Taker, yes. And then you'd have his old tag team partner, Mankind.
Oh, maybe not. But Kane, I think, would definitely be there. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to think of any wrestlers we've got. I really don't know. Just Any. I mean, to be honest, I think the Rock, the Cena would probably get a lot just because he's the bloody PG master at the moment in WWE. You get all the little kids behind him, and this Rock could have like, all these legends behind him, and then they'd have one huge fight. So that'd be awesome. We don't really know. I don't know. Austin's one. You know, there's a lot of other legends that could go in there, I guess, but they'll never consider Dwayne the winner, The Rock the winner, just because he doesn't work for WWE technically, whereas John Cena does, and he'll win that match. There's no reason why The Rock should win, because he's not going to be wrestling for them ever again.
No, but I'd have basically maybe, you know, Cena just get bottom and lose just like that, you know, no help needed. Bam, down goes Cena.
A clean finish in a main event WrestleMania match.
Cena's first clean loss.
Yeah, true, because he never loses clean, does he?
No, but there we go.
The next question comes from TR3, the Kid 69. How would you book these feuds / matches? The first one we have of 3 is Kurt Angle versus The Miz. Now, I think if we were going to do this, Miz is heel, Kurt Angle is face, of course, because Miz works better as a heel. Essentially, we would work this feud in a way in which Miz gets put over by Kurt Angle. How would we do this, though?
We'd have The Miz as the WWE champion at the time, so
Yes.
of course he's been great as champion. He's actually brought into Justice. And obviously, I think Angle's going to be there to say that he is the proper WWE champion, and he wants to go against the WWE champion at the time, The Miz.
I think one thing we could incorporate here is this whole thing with Miz now representing what WWE corporate is, and Kurt Angle representing what a wrestler used to be back in the Attitude Era. The sort of clash of two styles. But essentially, you'd have to have Miz come on top, wouldn't you? Just as the new talent.
You would.
And it would do wonders for his future, wouldn't it? Especially as WWE champion. It would really legitimize him if WWE had a Kurt Angle or a Shawn Michaels or an Undertaker to put over a Miz, wouldn't it?
It would be very good for Miz. Indeed.
This would be the great way to do it, wouldn't it?
I think it would.
Right, next match, what is it?
The next match is The Rock versus CM Punk.
Exactly. And I think one way which we would work this is we'd get some way of getting rid of Cena out of that Rock and Cena match. Maybe nothing to do with CM Punk.
No, what we'll do, back in our past Q&As, I got asked, how would I take out Cena? I'll come in with a stadium, get his flicking legs and take him out. There's the answer to that part. Now, back to Cena and The Rock.
Basically, I think the best way of doing this would probably be to get CM Punk in place of Cena, because you're trying to really bring in CM Punk as this major babyface going up against The Rock. It would be a dream match, of course, still, even if Cena isn't in there. So I guess what we'd basically do is exactly the same what they're doing with John Cena at the moment. But then John Cena gets injured or something, as NJ would love, and then have CM Punk sort of step up to the plate and go against Rock at WrestleMania.
That would be a perfect match.
Yep.
CM Punk versus The Rock.
Yeah, it'd be a good match to see, wouldn't it?
It would indeed.
And the third, and probably most difficult one to book, Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles. Now, as we know at the moment, Shawn Michaels is retired, and we don't really want him to come back because we feel that his retirement should just be done right now. He's done the right thing there. But I suppose for this, we could assume that Shawn Michaels is either still in retirement or still wrestling.
I would have him still in retirement because obviously he's keeping to his word.
Yeah.
But then we're going to have probably AJ come into a hillside.
Yes.
And he'll go running his mouth off saying that, Shawn Michaels did this, Shawn Michaels did that, I can do it better than him and all this.
Yeah. I think the great thing to do here was, especially if he comes into WWE, you can use his TNA past. Like, I did wonders for TNA. I did what Shawn Michaels did for WWE. And you have, like, him being the sort of arrogant heel going up against Shawn Michaels, saying he's the best in all time.
And this time, have him saying, I beat Christopher Daniels.
Again. So basically, that's the way we'd book a Shawn Michaels AJ Styles match. Probably not a WrestleMania match. Probably be a good SummerSlam match to have, though, to be honest. It'd be a very good clash of styles, wouldn't it? The way that AJ Styles works, and Shawn Michaels can work with pretty much anyone. So it'd be a great consider. Would we put over Shawn Michaels or AJ Styles here?
I think AJ Styles. I think Shawn Michaels has done it all.
Yes.
I know he's done it all now. I think AJ Styles, as he's still this young superstar, I like to call him wrestler, but I'll say superstar, because that's what WWE call him. And I think it'd be basically his chance to become higher up where he is.
NJ's opinion there on the term superstar as opposed to the term wrestler. I am all for that, NJ. I think they should be called wrestlers, not superstars, but there we go. That's just WWE, what they do with their sports entertainment gimmick. So there we go. Those are how we book the reviews in general. We could have gone into more detail, but it would really have taken up a lot of time. So the next question we get is from SDBXNBBL91. Like the way how I read that really fast. Yes. What is your opinion on wrestling video games, past and present? I'm going to go to you for this, because I don't play very many wrestling games but I know NJ does. So go on, NJ, take it away.
I'm not a heavy gamer, but I've played all the games, and there's aspects in the old games that I'm like, the story mode was a year long, continue being the wrestler, and I miss that because they've changed it now with Road to WrestleMania and all this stuff. So I'm hoping in the future games they bring aspects of the old games back in to make a whole overall big game.
WWE 12 looks very good though, doesn't it, at the moment?
That it looked like it could be the best of the lot.
Yes. So yeah, that's the thing about that. I don't really have many things. I don't play WWE games, so there we go. I play football games. Don't get me wrong. I love football games, but I just don't like wrestling games. Would you say you guys enjoy TNA's product? Now, I think overall as a whole, it's very hard to enjoy TNA's product, but there are things that we do like about it. For example, NJ, you enjoy knockouts.
Again, recently, no, but they have been putting a lot better matches than WWE's Divas have.
And me personally, I enjoy TNA's product because of the X Division. I'm a very big fan of the X Division and the style and the X Division style of wrestling. Excuse me, that is one reason why I enjoy TNA's product for the X Division Championship. And also, we see a lot of ex-WWE guys in there as well, like Kurt Angle and Jeff Hardy and people like that. So that's another reason to enjoy TNA's product. The booking, however, I don't enjoy.
And in the links in the description box below, we'll give you a link, probably, to our TNA sucks.
TNA sucks or improvements.
Excuse improvements.
How to improve TNA will be linked in that description box below, so you can check that out. The next couple of questions, well, 8, like I did in the last video, comes from Sheldon Fernandez, aka Mr. Trick 1 on YouTube. He asked us, firstly, top 5 heels. Let's go through our top 5 heels.
Number 1, Triple H.
And what was our number 2?
Number 2 will be Ric Flair.
Ric Flair was a good heel. What about someone like Ted DiBiase or just an older school wrestler, Randy Savage, for example?
That is true. He was a good one. But again, more this time, you know.
Yep.
It's when Randy Orton was the heel. I'm going to give him that. Because when he was the heel, he did everything great and did justice. You were saying earlier, Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon was the biggest heel of the Attitude Era because he managed, him versus Austin, biggest babyface versus the biggest heel. It just worked, didn't it? He was the biggest heel.
And he got involved with everyone, basically.
Yep.
Triple H, The Rock, he did everything. So, yeah.
The whole Vince McMahon character was a great heel character, wasn't it?
He was indeed. Very good.
There are so many heels you can put there, but top 5, I guess, we just run off the top of our heads, which we're going to do the next question as well. Top 5 faces.
What? You said the first one was going to block my ears.
What?
Say the first one will block my ears.
John Cena. I wasn't going to say John Cena. But okay. You have, in my opinion, the 2 biggest. You have Hulk Hogan, one of the biggest baby faces. You can just each agree to disagree here. I'll do my 5, and you can do your 5. Hulk Hogan was the biggest baby face. Rock was a very big baby face. Austin was a very big baby face. Ultimate Warrior, no matter how bad and stuff he is, was a big baby face. And also Macho Man Randy Savage was a huge baby face. Now, I don't think Orton or Cena are as big a baby faces as those guys, which is why I said those.
Yeah, they're good choices. Like I do see the WWE are praising on this whole Cena thing. Yeah. They used to prey on Rey Mysterio quite a lot. CM Punk is here and there, but obviously people love him, so he's there. Other ones, again, they're the real main ones, to be honest, on WWE.
Yep. So, what should TNA do with Kurt Angle is the next question. I think we're in agreement here that use him with guys, because he can work with anyone. So you can use him to put over young TNA guys, like, for example, Bobby Roode or James Storm. He works well in that kind of main event slot, putting over guys, and he can also work a very good feud with anyone. He's a very good wrestler. So choosing to put over young guys, I think that's what they need to do.
That's it, yeah.
But keep him in the main event scene, because he's one of the biggest wrestlers they've got.
I think Angle could do a great job putting people over, because I think TNA could be doing better than what WWE do at putting people over with the main stars.
And he can wrestle anyone, so...
There we go, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do you guys like Beer Money, and what do you think about them signing with WWE? Well, I don't think they've signed with WWE, especially now that Bobby Roode, and at the time we're recording this, Bobby Roode and James Storm are kind of in that main event scene at the moment. But we do like Beer Money. We're huge Beer Money fans. Probably one of the best tag teams in the world, if not TNA, definitely.
Beer Money!
Love that tag team, James Storm and Robert Roode. Do you guys like TNA or ROH? Yeah, we do like them. We like parts of them, don't we?
There's aspects of TNA that is growing on me, and there's big aspects of ROH that's growing on me.
Just, for example, the wrestling.
That is themselves.
The wrestling is fantastic.
And TNA has the stars that were in WWE, and they've actually progressed to do so better, I would say, in TNA.
How can ROH get better? Again, we did a video on this before. We'll link it in the description box below for you, so you can check out what we did. So we looked at the good, we looked at the bad, and how we would improve. So that's part of that video. So go check that video out. You'll get a much more detailed response than what you get in this Q&A. Number 5. If both of you were to be WWE superstars, what would your gimmick be? This is a good one, isn't it?
Well, we are thinking of becoming like the British Fist in WWE.
The tag team.
Yeah, but I'm more of a cheat, you know. I like the whole sledgehammer use and low blows and stuff. That's me.
Yeah, I'd like to be, I don't know, because I'm British, obviously, but I'd obviously probably have to be heel. But I don't know, I guess in terms of a gimmick, I'd just use my whole Mr. Parking gimmick from YouTube, I guess. I don't know, it's probably the best thing I could do.
And you wouldn't have me rapping to the whole WhatsApp stuff and that, but I'll carry on with the whole WhatsApp oil rap.
So yeah, in terms of a gimmick, it's hard to really put our fingers on what we'd actually do, but Mr. Parking, I guess, would be alright in WWE, I guess. I don't know, maybe the Parkinator, or Double D, or DLP, or something like that. I don't know, whatever. It's good. You should just be NJ, the N to the J. Be a rapper gimmick, N to the J to the J to the N.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
The next question we got is from Mr. Wrestling Man 1. Do you think Shawn Michaels is the greatest wrestler ever? Shawn Michaels has won PWI Match of the Year 11 times, 4 times in a row since 2004. How can you say he isn't? By the way, love the shows.
Well, that is good detail about Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
He has been labelled as one of the greatest of all time just because of the way he is and the way what he's done for the company.
Yeah, this Shawn Michaels is a guy, he could work any style of match, he could work with anyone, he was great in the ring, probably one of the best in-ring athletes and match workers that we know in wrestling currently, even though he's retired now, so I'm not surprised he won Match of the Year 11 times, he could put on a great match with anyone.
And there are other wrestlers, but I'll say Shawn Michaels is definitely one of the top.
The best wrestler, I think, the best wrestler. Not the best draw, but definitely one of the best wrestlers.
There we go.
Yes, and do you think a reason WWE sucks now is because the pay-per-view names are shit? Could be argued.
It's not just the names, it's the fact that they're ruining big matches in the WWE. So I'll say the names of the pay-per-views do sort of like the Fatal 4 and like crap, but yes, I'll say there is a big, huge aspect in that, but not the biggest reason why.
The names, the biggest aspect of the writing, in my opinion. The pay-per-view names don't help. When you see like TLC and stuff, you expect to get a TLC match, and that should be used to end a feud, not to just be on a pay-per-view. So the pay-per-view names implying the gimmick matches aren't very good, but the pay-per-view names used to be so much better. They used to, bring so much more attention.
Backlash, Judgment Day.
Exactly, No Mercy, Unforgiven, all those King of the Ring, for example, had that as well in the time. Armageddon used to be very good names, but now they just don't really have the same kind of names that we because of the PG era. Maybe.
Again, it's going to be hard to bring them back and actually make them mean the same. So I think, to be honest, all they could do is try and work on what they've got, but I would like to see changes somewhere again.
Yeah. Okay, that is it for another Q&A with us, the British Fist.
Gotcha!
Make sure you keep sending your questions in, of course, through our comment section, through our personal inbox, or through our facebook.com/British Fist. And NJ, take us out of this Q&A.
Well, thank you for tuning in for another Q&A for Mr. Parkin. This guy's sitting next to me here, and me, NJ, you know my name. Say it with me, people. What's up? And goodbye.